Wish I had more Shake Shack. Hey guys, it's Sweet Leaf back again, and today we're going to be diving into a platform that I'm all too familiar with, and that's Upper Deck ePack. For those of you who don't know what ePack is, it's an online card opening and trading platform. So at a high level, you can open boxes, cases, or just even packs of your favorite Upper Deck trading cards, see a representation electronically of the base cards, but also you're able to have the hits and insert cards physically shipped out to you whenever you want. Now, ePack has become controversial in the past couple years, mainly because people feel that there's a higher proportion of the big chase card hits that are showing up in that electronic platform. So
let's put that to the test.
And today, we're going to start our own case study into Upper Deck ePack that's going to last a whole year and see if we can beat the odds. Let's do it right now. All right, let's check this out. So we got our first Upper Deck ePack right here. We're going to be starting with Series 2. Do a little Celebrini hunting, but yeah, I thought Series 2 was a great way to start out. The packs cost about $12.95 after tax, so it's not too expensive. And I think it'll just be a good rip to see what we're pulling every day, each weekday for the past week. All right, so first pack, Mr. Crosby, hello. I'm not going to shout out all the player names because I go through them pretty quick. So Jack Drury, Calvin Pickard, Sam Reinhart, Ethan Bear, and first hit is a Young Guns Renewed Jason Robertson. Pretty good player. Young Guns Renewed fall 1 and 4, so I believe it's 3 in every box. All right. Jacob Trouba, my Rangers on the UD canvas. And wow, a black Electricity for Mikko Rantanen. Yeah, the blacks are 1 in 225 packs, so that is a really nice hit there. Awesome, black Electricity. And then we have some base to round out that pack. All right, so overall, pretty good start on the first one as I go and review them all here, but yeah, I can't complain. That's a pretty nice pull for our first pack. Let's see if we can continue it throughout the week. All right, let's see what Tuesday brought us. Second pack. All right, so Brandon Tanev to start. Vasi, Rasmus Sandin, Braden Point. And our first hit is a Joey Decord Ulala. I believe these are 1 in 4. And then a Young Guns Patrick Giles. Not the Young Guns we're looking for, although I'm sure Puck Rips would have loved that. And then on tour, St. Louis Blues to round us out for hits in this pack. Those are pretty common, I think, at least 1 in 5 packs. And there we go, checklist. And that's day 2. Okay, so not quite as good as the first one there, but, you know, at least we're opening packs. Can't really complain too much, so let's see if we can pick it up on the next day and really pull some crazy stuff. All right, Wednesday. Let's go. All right, so we got Ben Shabbat, Pontus Holmberg, Drew O'Connor again, a Frank Nazar, Blue Dazzlers. So the Blue Dazzlers are 1 in 12, so that's a pretty good hit, and Frank Nazar is a pretty good rookie. We got Calvin Pickard, Bang for Your Puck, Erik Karlsson. So those are, I think, are a little bit more tough of inserts, 1 in every 7. And then just a general Electricity for Braden Point. So not the black one, but still a good player nonetheless. Another checklist. Cool. Cornering the market on those checklists. All right, so day 3, nothing again too spectacular. We had some pretty standard inserts. The Frank Nazar is nice as a Blue Dazzler, so happy with that. Let's check out what Thursday does for us. Okay, so open this pack, Mike. Come on, speed it up. All right, so Noah Dobson, Rasmus Anderson, Josh Anderson, Henry Thrun, and our first hit is a Isaac Poulter Young Guns. Again, not one of the top tier Young Guns in Series 2, but I'll take it. Ooh La La Dustin Wolf. We're going goalies back to back, so these are 1 in 4, I believe. Garnett Hathaway, and then Quinn Hughes on the UD Portraits. UD Portraits are some of the more fun inserts that they have. They go back and forth between being really artistic, and, you know, last year's was really fun in the Connor Bedard year. I tend to prefer them, you know, nice and clean like they are this year, and then nice light blue. It does it for me. I think it works. So, all right, nothing doing really in that pack as well. So we only have one more pack to hopefully save save us for the week and pull something big. So we're going to see what we can do on Friday and see if we can beat the odds. All right. See what we got on Friday. And here we go. All right, Nick Paul on the base. Got Drew O'Connor again. Igor Shesterkin. Bang for your puck, JT Miller. And then a Blue Dazzlers, Alex Ovechkin. So, yeah, that's definitely beating the odds because these are 1 in every 12 packs. So, to pull 2 in 5 packs, and both decent players, that's pretty good. And then the last one, an Ooh La La of UPL, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. So, nothing, again, too crazy in that pack. I'll take an OB Blue Dazzlers any day of the week. But let's see how that breaks down now in Excel. All right, so the nerd in me always wants to make a spreadsheet to follow the data. So what I did is I put together a little spreadsheet here that tracks not only what products we're ripping, but each of the inserts that we pull out or chase cards and how many we pulled versus the odds saying how many we should have pulled at this point. So right now you can see we're ripping Series 2. We've pulled 5 packs of Series 2 or ripped 5 packs of Series 2 and spent around $64.75 total. Here, you can see that an Ooh La La was our most common insert that we pulled with 3. And so we are beating right now the 1.250 Ooh La Las that we should have pulled with their stated 1 in 4 pack odds since we've only pulled 5 packs. So right now we have way more than we should have for this particular insert. But you can also see that One Guns is, a half point lower than where we normally expect. So this will be kind of evened out after we do this series for a long time. Once we get up into the 20, 30, 40 pack range, we'll be able to see if we are actually pulling at a better rate than we would if we had hit physical hobby packs. So stay tuned, and there's going to be a lot more of this on the channel, plus all sorts of discussions about hobbies and showing off collections and real physical box rips. So if you like what you're seeing, please like, subscribe. It means a lot, and enjoy this journey with me. Take care.